You would normally use a pin wrench to remove a disc like that, but if you don't have a pin wrench, you can actually remove them without the pin wrench, and you can also fit the new disc. Somebody recently commented and said that they couldn't actually get the pin wrench in to undo the nut because of the depth of the actual disc that they were using. So you can get some of these now that are thick, and that does make it difficult to get to the actual nut to undo it. But you can undo it easily using your hand, as long as you are wearing a good quality glove. All you need to do is press in the spindle lock and lock the disc, and then all you need to do is turn it in an anti-clockwise direction. In some instances you do need to get some momentum by striking it with the palm of your hand, like so. Once you've done that, it will then loosen. You can then remove the disc. When it comes to refitting the disc, you can simply place it in position, take the nut, spin that all the way down, and then all you need to do is hold that with your thumb and gently turn the disc and the nut, and that will actually lock it in position. When you actually use that now, it'll actually tighten up as it spins, so there's no chance at all of that coming loose unless you don't tighten it up properly in the first place. So it is a very handy tip, but it's something that you shouldn't really do. You should always use the pin wrench. But if you are ever stuck and you do need to get it off, all you need to do is give it a strike, like so, and that will then undo it. The only time you'll have difficulty doing it is when you use a thin slitting disc like that, or a cutting disc. If you try and do it with a disc like that, you will actually break the disc. That doesn't matter so much if you're removing the old one and you're throwing it away, but these discs are that thin that they are easily broke, so if you do strike that, you're definitely going to break it. Sometimes what you can do with discs when they're not worn down is you can actually press in the spindle lock, and you can simply get hold of it and just turn it in an anti-clockwise direction, and that will undo it. If the nut is really tight and you can't undo it like that, you may have to strike it, but it is going to break the disc. You would then have to discard it. Once you put a new one on, again, all you need to do is nip it up tight like so. Just give it a turn and that will actually tighten it up. Once that starts rotating, it will actually tighten up the disc. So this is something that you really shouldn't do, but you can do in emergencies. It's important when you do it that you do have a good pair of gloves on. If you try doing this with your bare hand, there's a good chance that you're going to injure yourself. So you do need a good quality pair of gloves.